Good day everyone. Today we're talking about Module 1. So in this section you're going to watch the video, record the guided notes as I go through them, and then once you've completed the video you're going to work on the rest of the worksheet on your own. So as it says here, when we multiply fractions, we are going to multiply across the top and across the bottom. And then so the top we call the numerator and the bottom we call the denominator. And then one thing to note on these is that you must always reduce your answer when possible. And I'll show you how to do that using the calculator feature as well. So on this first example we have 2 thirds times 2 fifths, so we're going to go across the top. 2 times 2 is 4. On the bottom 3 times 5 is 15. And is there a common number that goes into both 4 and 15? And the answer is no. Whenever we have a negative, that number goes with the top. So when it's negative 2 thirds, it's really negative 2 over 3. So when we have negative 2 thirds times 3 fifths, we're going to multiply the top, negative 2 times 3 to be negative 6, and the bottom we have 3 times 5 is 15. Now in something like this, there is a number that goes into both of these, and that number is 3. So we can divide both of these by a factor of 3 to get negative 2 over 5. Now if you didn't know that, what you could do is use your calculator. So again, this is the TI-84 graphing calculator. You could use the online version of this or the handheld version. If you're using the handheld version, again, this is any version of 84. Unfortunately, an 83 is different and you'll have to ask. But you can go alpha, the green key, and then y equals the top left corner. And this will give you the fraction menu in which you'll just hit enter. And then you're going to put in your fraction. So we're going to go negative 6 on the top, arrow down, put in 15 on the bottom, and then hit enter, and then it will reduce the fraction negative 2 fifths. If you get the same fraction back, that means your fraction is already reduced. On our next example here, we have 2 thirds times 6. Again, whenever you have an integer or a whole number that doesn't have a denominator, it's really over 1. So we've got 2 times 6 is 12, over 3 times 1 is 3, and then 12 divided by 3 reduces to be just 4. When we get to dividing, when dividing fractions, you flip the second fraction and then multiply. So you hear the phrase flip and multiply. That's what we're talking about. So when we have 2 thirds divided by 5/6, we're always going to flip the second one after the divided by symbol. So this becomes 2 thirds times 6 over 5. And just like we did with multiplying above, we're going to multiply across. And then again, always checking to make sure we reduce. And so our last example here, 1/2 times 5/6 is 1/2 divided by 5/6, 1/2 times 6 over 5, multiply. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 6 over 10, which reduces to be 3 over 5. Go ahead and complete the rest of the worksheet front and back, and when you finish, turn it in. Have a great day, everyone.